Good evening, you guys. I'm just basically going to explain the difference between Shia and Sunni Islam. Now, basically, when the founder of Islam, the Prophet Muhammad, died in the year 621 or somewhere around there, the religion basically split into two groups. The Shia believed that the next leader of the state or the religion or whatever should be a blood relative, and the Sunnis believed that they should be any devout Muslim that believes in the faith could be the next caliph, if you will. However, with these recent conflicts going on in Iraq and Syria, don't get the impression that yes, they've always disagreed with that, but there are parts in the world where they do exist side by side peacefully. The Sunnis, they basically rule Syria, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia, and the United Emirates, or something like that. And right now in Iraq and Iran is Shia populated and dominated. However, in Iraq, as you know, Saddam Hussein was a Sunni, and which, of course, as you know, in 2003, us America, we basically invaded and we toppled his regime, and we replaced it with a democracy, and we allowed them to vote. And since the majority of the population is Shia, of course, the Shia, the power took over, and they started exiling the Sunnis, and that's basically what led to the problem now. And now, and as you know of what happened in Syria, they basically invaded the western part of Iraq, as the Kurds are they basically, gained 40% more territory. They took the oil-rich city of Kirkuk. They're fighting for Mosul, as ISIS has taken the city of Mosul, and they're basically dominating the northwestern part of Iraq with the eastern part of Syria, and they're basically turning it into one big country, and they're dissolving the border, and they have basically declared a state. They already have governors, they already have stop signs, they're basically acting like a government. They're paying taxes. They have over $500 million, which is plenty for a little country to start, and they've basically already turned into an army. So that's quite interesting. And then what's left of the Republic of Iraq, which is the US-backed Shia-led government in the south, that's holding on to Baghdad, basically south to the Kuwait border, is all that's left of the Republic of Iraq. And then in the north we have Kurdistan, which is holding a referendum for independence, which will probably declare independence by the end of the year. And once that happens, if the US doesn't intervene, we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to see what happens. As of right now, the US is doing drones and strikes with drones, but there's going to be no boots on the ground as of right now. But as of this very moment, Iraq is no longer Iraq. Iraq is basically torn. There's now ISIS, which is actually, as a matter of fact, like a few days ago, declared their country. So there's basically, they changed their name to Islamic State. So now there's the Islamic State, and then in the south there is the Republic of Iraq, and then in the north there's Kurdistan. That's basically the situation that's going on over there. And you can call it a civil war. And if you've seen my other video, Iraq, the other Vietnam, it would probably make sense. And it is the same thing, because they are preparing an invasion, and they are preparing to take the capital city of Iraq, and they are preparing to take, they would more or less like to take on the whole country of Iraq, and then eventually take Kuwait, and then once they, consolidate, they'll probably invade. This might very well turn into World War III, who knows? But if you have any questions on the issue, if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions at all, just let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. Again, I'm very interested in all this, and if you have any developments, let me know, and I would be very happy to hear it. So thank you very much for listening, and again, please like and subscribe if you can. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much.